Brady hoax. Okay, this is where life gets interesting. Well, these last 4 teams, because, well, let's start with USC. I wanted to start with UCLA.
You don't want to finish with USC. I mean, because they are the darlings. They are the hot ticket.
But here's why I want to go with them right now.
Okay.
Because I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Oregon and or Utah. Well, not Oregon. I think it's going to be Utah, and I think it's going to be Utah by a lot. What do you have here? Don't they have a ton of people returning?
Who are we talking about? Who do you want to talk about?
Returning of Cameron Rising at QB and RB Tavion Thomas. Yeah, Utah. I'm looking at Utah.
Okay.
All right. Utah, to me, is the winner of the Pac-12, hands down. It's not going to be a competition.
I think you're wrong.
I know you think I'm wrong. And let me explain why USC isn't going to be a problem this first year. Because they're in LA. I think it's flash, it's glamour, it's dirty, it's disgusting. People are leaving LA. It's not as big as it used to be. If this was 1986 and he had the murderer himself, O.J. Simpson, as his running back, there's no question that they're raking through everybody. The issue is LA isn't what it used to be, in my opinion. And Lincoln Riley, I'll go on a reign here. Lincoln Riley deserting his team because he can't get anything done in a better conference than the Pac-12, hands down, in my opinion, just speaks volumes that I don't think. It's like LeBron going to the Lakers. There's nothing good happening there. You got a bubble win. That's about it. Lincoln Riley is going to give you a bubble win this season at best, and then we'll see what he has to do. I'm writing USC off this year. If Arizona beats USC, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. I get it. You have a lot of talent. So what? You have a great top-tier, probably 10 of all-time college coach. Yeah, show me what you do with it. Listen, there's this great, I'm quoting Bill Cosby, so forgive me, okay? So, of the Cosby Show, his second youngest daughter brings home, like, she's 20, he's like 38. And I think they technically eloped.
Okay.
And so he comes home from college. They eloped. It's this 38-year-old dude, steady job, really nice guy. She's going to college for something. And all I remember is Bill Cosby, the joke of what it was, he asked the guy, do you like steak? Yeah. Do you like mashed potatoes? 100%. Okay. Yeah. Imagine for a second that you got a really, really, really nice steak. Really good. Covered in butter, rosemary, thyme, the whole thing cooked to perfection. And you got the best mashed potatoes and the best asparagus on a platter. Now imagine you went to a music festival's, he doesn't use this, but I'm using it, a music festival's trash can and got the lid of that trash can and put that really good meal on it. And I presented it to you. It wouldn't look so appetizing anymore. That is USC to me because they haven't been relevant since 2005, in my opinion. They've only had drama, both on the field and off the field, since they've been relevant. And even the relevancy was marred by the fact that Reggie Bush was getting paid, and I put those in air quotes. So they've never really been a solid. Their most well-known alumni is O.J. Simpson, and he killed 2 people. So you're telling me that Lincoln Riley, who deserted the University of Oklahoma Sooners, very poorly in my taste, gets off a private fucking jet, and we're just going to give him the Pac-12? No! Prove it to me. You presented one of probably the most exciting teams in all of college football this year, which is the USC Trojans. I will give them that. But you took puke-covered garbage can and presented it to me. Put him anywhere. Put him at fucking Arizona, and I would love it. But you give me USC.
All right.
Yeah, no.
So I really didn't think this is where this was going to go, but we can go there. I don't know how much time we have, but we're going to go there. work's been a little stressful, so let's just go there. USC is going to win the Pac-12, and it's not even going to be close. You fucking moron. Okay? Listen.
You like that?
Before this rant that you just went on, I was going to name Utah. I was going to name Washington State. Heck, I was even going to throw in Oregon maybe because Dan Lanning is a great defensive coordinator and the roster at Oregon isn't half bad. But you sent me over the edge.
Number one, how dare you?
USC is going to win the Pac-12 and they're going to, well, not make it look easy because the defense is going to be trash. Because again, since you don't even listen to your own podcast, I called out Alex Grinch last week with Robert, and he's a mediocre defensive coordinator at best. And so he's going to take a defense that gave up 381 points last year, and they're going to give up about that this year. But the only difference is their offense, instead of scoring 344 points, you know how many they're going to score? They're going to score 520,000 points this year.
You could have just said 520.
I could have, but I wanted to make everyone know that Caleb Williams, Travis Dye, that huge offensive line, Mario Williams, you must have forgot that they have the Blitnikoff winner from last year, Jordan Addison, which means they're going to average at least 38 points a game. Okay? You tell me who on their schedule is also going to average 38 points a game besides Utah. Go ahead, Look at it. It's no one, which means that they are looking at one loss potentially. And even if, because Utah and USC used to be in the same conference, doesn't even matter anymore. So USC and Utah, they're going to play each other not uno times, but doso times. And guess what? You might get Lincoln Riley once, you're not getting him twice. And about how he left Oklahoma, I get it. It was sudden. It was not great. And yes, he walked off a private jet in USC in LA. And I will give you LA's dirty and just disgusting, and no who wants to move there. In fact,
Ew, David.
1.7 million people moved out of California last year because it's so disgusting and dirty. But you're meaning to tell me the greatest offensive mind in college football with not one, not
History,
two,
probably.
not three, not four, but at least 6 home run transfers on the offensive side of the ball isn't going to average 38 points a game and carry a defense just like he did at Oklahoma, except in a worse conference. You are out of your gourd, sir.
Again, humans are pretty dumb.
I will give you they will lose to Utah. But they're only going to lose to Utah once, and it's going to be in the regular season because Lincoln Riley doesn't lose championship games.
Okay,